something much better. By the way, I must mention, I was looking at your website. Now, explain to me this before we get started. Your website basically has a lot of stuff from Michigan. Now, having lived in Louisiana before, most of my stuff's from Louisiana, so is that where you're from originally?
No, not really.
Okay. Explain the Michigan part then.
I was born in Odessa, Ukraine. I was born in Odessa, Soviet Union. Now it's Odessa, Ukraine.
The former Soviet Union.
Yeah, it was really fun. You know, you live somewhere 15 years and then all of a sudden you don't move and then you're a citizen of a different country. So that was kind of fun.
Unfortunately, you picked Michigan.
Yeah. Well, no. Before there was New York and then there was Miami. And then there was Michigan because...
New York, Michigan, New York, Miami, Detroit?
No, not Detroit, Ann Arbor. And Ann Arbor Ann Arbor is this little bubble in Michigan. It's
the University of Michigan, that's all it is.
Well,
like Baton Rouge and LSU.
There was Pfizer before they moved out. And it's actually, right now, it's pretty much a hub for small high-tech companies.
Really?
So, yeah, that's where the new step is. AMI, they do like Army contracts, and there's a lot of like high-tech digital stuff, like really small companies. So it's like this little hub in the middle of Michigan, which is nothing like the rest of the Michigan. So it was a really cool place to live for a while.
And how long have you been here in Los Angeles now?
Almost a year.
In her anniversary, all right. Yeah. So why don't you get your tab up there in Photoshop and show us the, go ahead.
So,
all right. Tell us about your logo.
So Adam asked to do something iconic, but not Hollywood. And as a newcomer to LA, you know, and then I think this is, in the year that I've been here, I've probably flown out of town more than 10 years I lived in Michigan. So I've seen LAX sign probably more than I care to see ever in my life. Yeah, definitely. So, you know, every time I saw it, I was like, hi, LAX. And then all of a sudden it dawned on me, hey, the conference is going to be in LA, and it's the 10th conference. And it's a really iconic image, especially to people who are going to come to the conference, you know, supposedly, on planes, you know. And then combining that with the fact that it's a mini-max, you know, I was thinking that I should do something very minimalistic. So this is what I came up with. It's actually one of the options, and
what?
The flash really low.
Jeff?
No, my eyes. But, so another thing that, you know, ever since I was in school, you know, I had this really good design teacher, and one of the things that he taught me is he said your logo has to work in 3mm size and in 3-foot size, no matter what you do. So it stuck with me, you know, for the rest of my life. So every time when I do something, I always have that in the back of my mind. So that's why I wanted to make sure that this is something that can be easily reproduced in all sizes, and it can be easily recognizable and legible and simple at the same time. And I think it will look really cool on a t-shirt. I'll wear it.
We get a t-shirt sponsor.
You got it for sale tonight?
I can arrange that. You got a printer?
Got a print sponsor.
Any questions? Yes?
Why is it framed in the square the way it is? Is that just how it got laid in there, or is it deliberately positioned like that?
Because I think that's how Adam cut it out of my PDF.
No, that's right here. That's right here.
Okay, that's where it came.
Just curious.
No. Pretend that it's centered.
We just grab the stuff and go. Okay, so Colin, why don't you tell us? Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay.
What made you choose that color, that magenta-ish?
Those are the only 2 crayons I've been given.
It's Photoshop, not Crayola. It's all virtual.
Okay, and the color up here is really different. Did you look at the color up here?
There we go.
Yay!
Fuchsia, it's fun.
Is this more what you designed? Not fuchsia?
It was just a second color. So it could be, the way I was
So-
thinking about it is that, it could be one color. So if you do, LA and X, LA, if you keep LA in black, then everything that's in pink, fuchsia, whatever color you see.
Turquoise or whatever.
Yeah, it could be any other color, or it can be reversed out as a white, or you can use it as a pattern. So basically I was trying to design it so there would be a lot of possibilities for different implementations.
Okay. All right, Colin, Mike, give us your comments. Go reverse.
So am I Randy Jackson or am I Simon?
Well, you're British, so you're Simon.
Oh, okay.
Which one is the one that
I
bitches?
was just gonna say, yo, dude, it's a bit pitchy, dude.
Alright.
Actually, I like
go
it.
for it.
It's nice, very nice. I like the. Is that avant-garde?
I've graduated from a Russian art school, so
Oh, so they have different fonts in Russia, right? Or different names for them?
no, the teachers are
I'm
really
kidding,
cruel.
I'm totally kidding. No, this is nice. I like it. I am actually a fan when it comes to logos of clean. Clean and simple is very, very good with logos. And another rule, when you were told it should work very large, very small, is also it should be able to work in black and white with no color as well as with color. And I think this does. I like it. And I like the way Minimax, being mini, is small. It's kind of cool. It has a little extra thing.
Michelle?
Yeah, I like that it's just type driven. I also learned as well that a good logo works in just grayscale, black and white, so I think that's very effective. And I like the way that Minimax is just tucked into the L. Nice work.
Yeah, this is the exact opposite of what Albia did. This is like, Albia was to the extreme, and it was great. This is clean, simple, and you're right. It works great in black and white. It works great in color. It's simple. People get it. It follows the LAX theme. It's got the X that emphasizes that this is the 10th edition. That works really well. My only concern maybe is it works a little too well in that, it's just, the point is, again, it doesn't emphasize the Minimax enough as it does the X. And so a lot of people may misspec the Minimax. That's the only thing I'm worried about here. Whereas with the other two logos, I'm not worried about that. Beyond that, I think it's a great job. So,
Thank you.
anyway, so